All right. Most SEOs aren't paying much attention to social media, and that's where we're going to start to fall behind in the future of search. As SEOs, we will not be optimizing for static ranking positions forever. We will be fighting to be seen in SERPs that look like a social media feed. Amy just talked about this variability. And when we land on these feeds in the future of search, we need to make sure that we're converting. I'm not here to talk about how you're going to gain that visibility. I'm here to talk about how to make sure your visibility turns into revenue. So my name's Angela Skane. I've been working in SEO for 11 years, and I've worked both agency and in-house. And in the last year and a half, I've helped Network Solutions grow their organic traffic by 84% and increased our organic orders by 72%. And it's not by doubling down on technical optimizations, because I am not the most technical person you're going to talk to today, but I've been focused on content strategy and consumer psychology. Recently, I joined TikTok Shop as an affiliate, and I have been studying how these creators are getting people to convert. And what I see is mirroring where search is heading. Social media algorithms are designed to be personalized to every single person. If you all were to take out your phones right now, open up TikTok, open up Instagram, and search for the same exact query, best running shoes, how do I start a savings account? You are going to see completely different results from the person on the screen next to you. When Google looks like this, how is your content strategy going to handle this shift? Search is becoming behavior driven, and behavior is driven by psychology. A Harvard Business School professor said that 95% of our purchase decisions happen subconsciously. So we need to start paying more attention to this. Personalized search is already here. We've got Gemini launching personalization within its paid plans, and ChatGPT has been customizing its answers to us from the start. It's no longer about if, it's when this is going to happen. And this is where TikTok becomes interesting. Creators on TikTok Shop are generating thousands of dollars in revenue for brands, and they aren't doing it randomly. The top creators on this platform are following a repeatable formula that is rooted in consumer psychology. You're going to see this across different products, different creators, all using the exact same structure. And honestly, I was mind blown when I realized this isn't revolutionary. It's not a brand new art. It is basic consumer psychology. And this is where SEOs can start taking notes. The takeaway here is not that we need to make blog posts like TikToks or get on TikTok. Leave that to the social team. It's about understanding the why. Why are TikTok creators being so successful, and what can we take from them and put in our playbooks? The biggest piece of this puzzle is understanding our audience. And the formula breaks down into 4 key elements: psychology levers, visual hooks, storytelling, and relentless testing, which, if you're an SEO, you are no stranger to running tests. So let's take a look at this framework in play. So this is a creator, his name's KG. He's made a bunch of videos for this knee massager, and in November alone, drove $485,000 in sales from a $35 product. He's just one of the hundreds, if not thousands, of creators promoting this product and following this framework. All of the videos he posted use the exact same structure and almost the exact same script. But it's not because he's lazy. It's because it works. Let's break down one of his videos.
If your kids play sports, or you used to be an athlete yourself, or your knees hurt from arthritis or bone-on-bone pain, then I'm telling you.
Right there, immediately, he's calling out a specific target audience. He mentions parents, former athletes, and people with arthritis or people who are dealing with pain. So sure, he's calling out his target audience, but that target audience was strategic. He knows what he is doing. He first mentions parents, and that plays into the psychological need for parents to love and to care for their children. It is a human desire to want to care for the people that we love. And in this case, that was parents. But he also mentioned people with arthritis and dealing with bone-on-bone pain. People are motivated to buy if something is presented to keep them free from pain and suffering. As humans, we don't want to feel pain and suffering. He does all of this in just the first few seconds of his video.
You right now, you need to try this. This is an electric knee massager that has vibration levels from low, high, and also auto. And I'm telling you, it hits both sides of your knee. It also uses.
He's explaining the product, sure, but he anticipated a user need and a user question right there. He's mentioning all the different features, but as a user, you might be thinking, I don't know if I want to get that because most knee massagers only are hitting the top of my knee, and I don't know if this is going to do it for me. Might feel the pain on the sides. He calls that right out. He knows what his user needs. He's answering that directly for them. Ooh, we're gonna zoom on up. Let's go.
Levels from low, high, and also auto. And I'm telling you, it hits both sides of your knee. It also uses laser therapy right there on the front and on the inside, which is perfect for healing. Like, where was this when I had my surgery?
Right there, did you catch that line? He said, where was this when I had my surgery? He's now positioned himself as somebody who you can relate to if you've been through this pain. He's putting himself in a position of authority, and he's sneaking in a little bit of a story of how he's been through this.
Take it a step further, even has heating therapy. If you know anything about heating therapy,
He pulls out a heat gun here. Like, he could have just said it has heat therapy or tell you how hot it gets. But instead, he's choosing to show proof of how this works. Not only is this a great visual hook for this format, but he is building instant trust and credibility. You know he's not lying about the things that he's saying. And people buy from people they trust.
that's going to help with the stiffness and soreness. So yeah, if you or someone you know deals with knee pain, then you absolutely need this right here. Especially because if you're watching this video, you actually caught it at a good time. They got a crazy flash sale going on right now with the free shipping, which is perfect because I want to get one for this knee as well. Or let's just say you want to get this as a gift for someone.
Lastly, he does two things here. He's creating a sense of urgency to buy, and humans are motivated to not be left behind. Also, we love a good deal. Why do you think they're offering a discount on the SEO week tickets today? We love a good deal, and we are motivated by that. But the second thing he does, I honestly didn't catch until someone else called it out. He just upsold us. I'm willing to buy 3 of these now because I want one for my left knee, I want one for my right knee, and I want to buy this for a gift because I want to care for the people I love and I want to buy them and I don't want them to feel pain and suffering. He did all of this in under a minute. This is what layered persuasion looks like, and this is the playbook that we need to be applying to our content. So, how does this translate to SEO? We've got to start paying attention to the consumer psychology and how it applies to the work that we do. It comes down to mapping our pages to specific audiences and the specific actions that are tied to those pages. Not every page is designed to sell. You've also got to start mapping the psychological levers that you can pull at each stage of the user journey. But in order to do all of this, you have to know your audience. You've got to be able to speak directly to them, understand them, and know what they need when they need it. And then lastly, you've got to figure out how are you going to pull all of these different levers to get people to want to buy. Data is such a powerful piece of this puzzle because it can evoke so much emotion. This is the art of what we do. And when the science and tech behind our sites put us to be seen, this craft right here allows us to bring it home. I can't give you the full framework because I have about 40 seconds left. But if you put me on the stage in New York, the full 30-minute session will show you what this looks like applied to real content. And I'll give you real examples and real results that I've done in my work. I'll give you a template for mapping the levers to your content and personas. And obviously, I've mentioned all these levers. I'm going to give you a breakdown of what those psychological levers are that you can pull and when you can use them. And lastly, I've got to make it easy for you. I'm working on building a custom GPT that will help you analyze your content through this lens. The future of search won't be won by the most optimized content. It will be won by the content that understands people. Thank you so much for your time. I hope to see you all in New York. Please connect with me on LinkedIn.